Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you are doing well and getting ready. So, if you didn't watch my welcome video from yesterday with some getting started tips for the 21 Day Fix, please go back and watch that as well. There's a lot of things that can make you feel overwhelmed with the 21 Day Fix. Believe me, everyone feels that way, and it does become super simple after just a very short period of time. Like even a matter of days, people start really feeling comfortable with it. So, that feeling of overwhelm and maybe even a little anxiety or nervousness is totally normal. So, if you have that going on, you are right, very normal. Okay. So, if you didn't watch yesterday, basically went over a lot of the eating tips and meal planning. So, this is your key to success, the eating plan. Okay, so the Fix Extreme, if you're doing that book looks a little different. It's just a little more strict on the approved foods, but both of them are similar in recipes and as well as the water bar, coffee, tea. So make sure you read through your book. Okay, that this really truly is your key to success. I've had people who've gone through this program and didn't even really work out and still lost 8 to 10 pounds in 21 days. Personally, I went the first 21 days that I did, I wasn't able to work out every day just because of my work schedule. And as long as you follow this plan, I mean, I worked out probably 4 days a week and made sure I got those days in, but still lost weight, still lost inches, and have been able to maintain that despite maybe not being as consistent with the workouts as I would like just due to scheduling. So, this truly is going to be your key to success. So make sure you read it, and it's okay if you don't, if you don't remember everything the first time around. You have this for reference. So, I mentioned yesterday you want to take your weights and measurements prior to starting and put it away. You don't have to be looking at it necessarily unless it motivates you. But one of the things I always want to let people know is once you do weigh in that day zero prior to starting, don't weigh in again for at least 2 weeks, if not the full 3. Why is that? Well, sometimes your scale doesn't move a lot initially. Your measurements may change. Your clothes might start fitting better long before your pounds on the scale move. There are so many variables that go into our weight. And so I don't want people to get discouraged or demotivated based on what their scale is saying. Okay, it's really not the best measure of your progress. So weigh in, have that as a starting point, but then put that away and even have someone hide your scale. It honestly makes a big difference. So don't weigh in very often. Okay, and then what I did want to talk about today, if you've never used Shakeology, I want to give you a few Shakeology tips that I've found to be helpful for myself. In the 21 Day Fix, it says that you can, with your Shakeology, put in almond milk 3 times a week as a yellow container. If you use unsweetened almond milk, that's a full yellow container for 2 cups. For sweetened almond milk, it's 1 cup is a yellow. I always suggest using the unsweetened. It has a lot less added sugar. But I actually don't follow the 3-day-a-week rule. I like my Shakeology with unsweetened almond milk. You still have to count it as a yellow container. In fact, anything you put into your Shakeology in the morning or whenever you take it needs to count towards your containers for the day. But I think the more liquid you use, the better. I think it makes it taste better with the almond milk, coconut milk, any sort of milk product. I've definitely done it with just water also, and it's fine. I just feel like, especially if you're just starting, sometimes that almond milk or other milk product makes it taste better. But the key for me and for most of the people that I've talked to is really just making sure you have enough of a liquid base. A lot of the recipes will just say 1 cup of liquid, and you can experiment. I'm up to 2 cups most days. 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk. It's 1 yellow container. I feel like it's worth it. If you want to do half and half a cup of almond milk, half a cup of water, or if you do want to just do all water, again, it's totally up to you, but I feel like having enough of a liquid base is really important. And then you want to, again, be adding in what you need to add in. You're doing your full scoop of Shakeology or packet, and then you're adding in whether that's peanut butter, and that's a teaspoon, or whether that's fruit, and then you're using your purple container to measure it. Whatever your favorite recipe or recipe of the day happens to be, that's what you use, and you count your containers toward that. So making sure, one, you use enough liquid, two, use a blender. Doesn't taste very good if you just shake it up. Use some ice with it, makes it taste more like a milkshake as opposed to just some chocolate water, which if you use the chocolate, that's what it would taste like. So if you have any problems at all with Shakeology, feeling like it doesn't taste good or has a weird aftertaste or flavor, sometimes adding half a banana will cut a medicinal taste that it might have if you feel like that's happening. So if you do have any problems with it, please let me know. I'd love to help you out to find a recipe that's going to work for you, because it should taste good. It should keep you full for several hours. However, if you're just taking your scoop of Shakeology plus water, that's only going to be about 160 calories. It's not going to keep you full very long. So just keep that in mind when you look at your meal plan. So adding stuff to it in the morning or whenever, again, whenever you're taking it, is going to make you or keep you fuller longer. All right. The other thing, just to make sure, Shakeology, you can always contact me if you're having any problems. Make sure you read the book for the water bar, the coffee bar, the tea, the drinks that are really approved on the plan. Okay? If you have any questions at all, please post them below. Again, these are the tips for getting started. Make sure you've got your template printed out. I will get those sample meal plans posted along with some other tips that I've written out for you. Okay? All right, guys. I will talk with you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.